So do we. I hope they come again. Next up, Iron Ore 2, Barber-Ous 2, Vader and Terrorhurtz.
From Horsham in West Sussex, Barber-Ous 2.
Barbed to give anyone a close shave.
Barber-Ous. Feeling nice and solid?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good job too, because you're up against Terrorhurtz. But look, new wheels.
Flexi wheels. I figured that it was probably better if we could deflect an impact rather than trying to absorb it.
Yeah.
So make the wheels even more flexible. And it's untested.
And things might get mangled, caught up.
It might do. I'm a bit worried about axes.
A full-body, high-speed spinner on a horizontal axis. In other words, a plastic drum weapon propelled by two 500-watt hub motors. The plastic could cause problems.
From Clacton-on-Sea in Essex, Vader.
The Dark Lord cometh.
And here are the Vader team. Tactics, please.
Hit and hope.
I don't believe it. Who are you going to go for first?
We're going to try and go for Terrorhurtz. Go for glory. Go for the best machine.
Okay, how much have you got behind that disc? How many RPM?
We've got 850 RPM, but unfortunately we're only running on one motor. We had planned for two.
Very well. No, it's not very much.
It depends if we keep it in the right direction.
End of interview. Sorry, it's finished now.
A 20-kilo vertical spinning disc, rear-ramming spikes and rear-ramming scoop provide plenty of weaponry. Transparent 8mm polycarbonate sheet provides the armour. Carp self-right.
From Oxford in Oxfordshire, Terrorhurtz.
Grand finalists in the most recent UK Championships.
It's amazing. It will leave you awe-stricken. It will leave the other robots just stricken. Well, that's what we're hoping anyway.
I hope it works, behaves itself this time.
Now, the axe goes chop, chop, chop with a speed you've never seen the like of before. What have you cranked it up to?
We've gone back up to 140 last time. We were only 120 last time, I didn't realise. So we've gone back up to our normal 140.
You can go up to 180, but then it starts doing a funny little jig,
it gets a little bit excited then, so we're...
So 140 and stay in control, and it should just clear the floor with
That's the plan.
Polycarbonate with the most powerful action robot wars, they say. Highly aggressive with strong armour and attitude. Hyperactive, it now has raised armour, which may make it tornado-proof in the end.
From Langport in Somerset, Iron Ore 2.
A full-power axe and flipper here. Dangerous.
In order to demonstrate the amazing, incredible power of iron ore, you have created a model to show us.
We have.
In a scientific manner, we will now demonstrate the precision of chopping power.
What we do to other robots.
There we are. Chop, chop.
Or flip, flop. Wedge shape with an extremely fast axe and flipper capable of lifting a ton, manoeuvrable, and two 800-watt motor powers.
Roboteers, stand by.
On the left in the pods, Terrorhurtz, John Reed, Nicholas Lynch and James Lynch. Barber-Ous 2, Simon Rafferty, Guy Radford and Chris Watts. Vader there on the left, Paul Rose, Simon Latham and Philip Claythorpe. And Iron Ore 2, Gilbert and Robert Grimany and Bilbo. In the arena for the house robots, Shunt with the double blades and Matilda with a Tuscan flywheel. We've already seen that to great effect.
2, 1, activate.
If you have to ask me, this is the stronger heat. Because it's got Terrorhurtz out there with that mighty axe, and it's got Vader. I like the look of Vader. Terrorhurtz was very nearly toppled. I like the look of Barber-Ous 2, but I'm not too sure how effective it is. Goodness me, that is metal mashing mayhem out there at the moment. Splendid action. Vader away from danger, and then out comes Shunt. In goes the axe of Terrorhurtz. The Barber-Ous pole is simply churning away. Their iron ore is being ground down to a sparked pulp, I think. Or is it okay? I'm not too sure. Iron ore might have been immobilised. They're all looking on in the control pods there. You can see the Iron Ore team, Gilbert, Grim and Robert. And Ian Bilbo looking on with concern. There also the Terrorhurtz boys as their axe comes into play on Barber-Ous 2. And the force of the axe down nearly sent a 99-kilo machine. Terrorhurtz 2 rocking away from the action. Iron Ore's okay, and across the flame pit there. The flame pit hot enough to melt any hopeful robot war heart. There's Barber-Ous 2 spinning away. Terrorhurtz has been formidable, I think. Iron Ore 2 slightly fortuitous to still be in the fight, but getting a great axe blow into Barber-Ous 2, and the plastic shell ripped apart there. I thought it might be suspect. Barber-Ous 2 taking damage. Or Vader being counted out. I didn't see that coming, but the ref bot did. Iron Ore flips Barber-Ous up and very nearly topples itself. Iron Ore teetering and over. Can they self-right from there? Vader definitely gone. Iron Ore, have they been immobilized? I wonder, can they self-right? Barber-Ous in trouble as well as Vader. A crash out of the arena. Finished by Matilda's flywheel. But the big question here, Iron Ore, have they been immobilized? But I don't think there's anything in Barber-Ous either. I think they've gone too. Terrorhurtz is coming in for the final kill. Barber-Ous down in the pit. Tail end up. But who went first, Barber-Ous or Iron Ore 2? That's the question, I think, for the judges. What a fight. Definitely through Terrorhurtz. We know that. That's all we know.
Coming up, challengers and champions face off on Robot Wars. Chrome meets Chaos as Robot Wars returns to Tech TV.
We're going to have to go to the judges. What a battle that was. Vader is definitely out, but Barber-Ous and Iron Ore were both kind of immobilized, and we're not quite sure who was immobilized first. We're going to the judges. While they're making up their minds, let's see the highlights.
Watch for the power of Terrorhurtz's weaponry here. Straight in on Vader. I think Vader were killed off very early on by the axes. Finished, counted out by the ref bot, thrown out by Matilda. But who went first, Iron Ore or Barber-Ous? I think Barber-Ous were done there by Iron Ore's weaponry. Before Iron Ore sort of dragged themselves over. Or did Barber-Ous pull them over before Barber-Ous was finally pitted? We know Iron Ore's still moving there. Finally flung over by Terrorhurtz. Was Barber-Ous moving before Terrorhurtz pushed him in the pit? I don't think so. I don't know.
And the judges have made their decision. In their infinite wisdom, they have decided that Barber-Ous was immobilized first, so Terrorhurtz and Iron Ore are through!